guys, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be absolutely different video from what I used to make because I want to give you more practical tips. I decided to make this video where I'm going to share with you how to make really nice pictures of the products with just few little things and your phone that we need. Okay, let's begin. So what we're gonna need? We will need a phone. I'm gonna use my iPhone for making pictures. The next thing we will need to use tape. As backdrops, I have colored paper, like different colors. I know that many people use really expensive backdrops, but because you work with cosmetic products, with food actually, and you really make them dirty really fast, so I don't see that it makes sense to buy really expensive stuff. So I just bought colored paper. I have with this shooting A4, but you can buy A3 as well if you want to have more background. Then I'll need actually the items that I'm gonna shoot. It's gonna be the razor, number one, the floss, the face oil, and a glass of juice. I also have some props. I have lemon, half lemon, and I have leaves. And I have a mirror. That is all. And before we start, actually, my camera is going crazy today. Okay, and before we actually start, the next thing that you'll need to do is dive into the Pinterest and inspire ourselves for the references, what exactly we want to shoot. You can see I picked a few examples. You can see them here, and we'll try to replicate what is on the picture, on the references. So keep that in mind, how I want to position my products, how I want it to look, where I want to put it, and what's going to be the positioning of the props, and so on and so forth. So really, I really love Pinterest for this. Guys, go ahead and check Pinterest. What's going to inspire you, and save it as a references. I like to save it as a picture in my camera roll so I can refer to it anytime I want. And let's dive into the process. I'm super excited about this. Let's begin. All right, guys, I have prepared everything here, set up, but the first and really important thing that we need to do is to wipe your camera lens on phone. So because we're gonna usually use the tissue, you just wipe it in really good, so you don't have any marks, dust on it. So the first step we're gonna do is we will try to make a picture with the glass of juice, the one that I show you. I have just here an orange juice. I really want to try it with yellow paper, and I'll need to use tape for this. So let me start doing that. Hold still. I'm gonna try with the portrait mode on iPhone and using studio light, because I feel like that's the best lighting that it can give you. I don't like how the yellow paper looks, so I'm maybe gonna change it to pale orange color and change again. So the background looks like this, and now we will place our glass again. Hold still. Okay, and we take our camera and start shooting. All right, guys, the first shot is done, and I'm gonna switch to the next one. The next shot I want to do is this one, and I have this thing right here, and I also have a lemon as a prop, so I'm gonna set up now the background for shooting. For this, I'm gonna use the blue and the green paper. All right, so let's shoot again. Alright, I'm happy with the result, especially once you're gonna crop it and edit it. I think it's gonna look pretty cool. So this shot is done. Okay guys, the next thing I'm gonna shoot is the razor. And for this I already prepared the corner that I'm gonna show you now with colored paper actually, and it's super easy. You'll need to have just a corner. The next thing, we'll just need to place the razor and start making photos. I'll make a little shadow with the piece of paper to make it look even cooler. All right. I'm pretty happy with the result. It looks super cool and fancy, kind of. All right. And the last shot I want to do, guys, is this one, and it's actually pretty easy to do. I have for these the floss that I want to shoot, and I'm going to prepare now the background. And we will need a mirror. As you can see here, you have a mirror. Okay. Alright guys, the next scene is gonna look like this. You see I enhanced it with some green stuff, and I also put a paper, so just pergament paper, and put a mirror, and I try to hold it with different props. So, and now we will have to shoot. So I'll share with you the result. I think that looks also pretty cool, and we're done. Well, I said my camera is going crazy today, but that was it for today. I hope you really enjoyed the process of product photography. I'm not a professional product photographer, but however, I feel like doing not super complicated shots with the products that your brand is selling or for your clients, it's not really that complicated, and you don't need professional equipment for this, and don't need professional lighting, because I actually use just daylight, that is it, and nothing else. However, I have professional lamps, but I just wanted to show you that you can also make cool images with the materials that are accessible to actually everyone. Now let's not forget that Instagram in the end is a visual platform, and the most important thing that you need to keep in mind is to produce really high quality content for Instagram. If you like this kind of video, let me know that it was useful for you, because in future I may create more content like this, and I really would appreciate your feedback. And yeah, let me know what you think, and if there is any comments, questions, write me in the comments, and if there is any topic you want me to cover in my future videos, make sure to write it as well below, because I create content based on your requests.